Hey guys, I have two devices here in front of me, the Nokia Lumia 920 in the black color and the HTC 8X in the blue color, though it looks a bit more of a purple really. So obviously both of these are Windows Phone 8 devices, so this is basically Nokia's flagship Windows Phone 8 device, and this is HTC's flagship Windows Phone 8 device at the moment. In this video, it's going to be a bit of a first impressions comparison video. I'm not really going to go over the specs. So my first impression is that the Lumia 920 is a little bit heavier than the 8X, though at the same time it appears to have a bigger screen, so that's not a very big deal. Now let's actually compare the devices to one another. So when you put them next to each other, you can see that the 920 is slightly thicker than the 8X. And also with the 920, it's sort of got the same design as the Lumia 800, the Nokia N9, etc. You know, it's not a bad thing. They've just reused the design a couple of times. So if we compare the left, both devices have no buttons on the left. If we compare the right, on the HTC 8X, we have the micro SIM slot, we have the volume rocker, and we have a dedicated camera button. Whereas on the Lumia 920 we have the volume rocker, the lock-unlock button, and the dedicated camera button. Now let's look at the bottom of the devices. On the HTC 8X you can see a micro USB port, and you can also see the microphone. And on the Lumia 920 you can see the micro USB port and a couple of speakers there, the external speakers. Now let's look at the top of the devices. On the Lumia 920 and the 8X, both of the devices have the headphone earphone jack. The Lumia 920 takes the SIM card at the top there, and on the HTC 8X you have the unlock lock button at the top. I prefer the placement of the lock button on the Lumia 920. I think it's a bit more ergonomic to put it on the right hand side than on the top. So I quite like how they have done that. And also on the front, both devices have the front-facing camera. The HTC 8X in the top left-hand corner and the Lumia 920 in the top right-hand corner. They both have the speakers and the logos. And the button placement at the bottom is the same. I believe it should be the same across all Windows Phone 8 devices. You have the back button, you have the Windows logo or the Windows Home button, and you have the search button. Now if we take a look at the back of the devices, they both have the cameras and the flash. We have the Nokia logo, we have the HTC logo, Beats logo, and on the 8X the speaker is actually at the back instead of on the bottom. And some people would probably argue that the placement of the speaker on the bottom is actually better, because obviously if you have the phone down like that, it's going to be better with, sound coming out there rather than on the back. You might not hear it quite as loudly. Let's take a quick look at the screens. Both of the devices are turned on. They both have very nice screens. It's a bit hard to compare them, to be honest. They have a slightly different theme too, so let's go to the menu. I would say that the screens look equally as impressive, to be honest. I don't think that one really stands out over the other one. You might have a different opinion. Feel free to tell me in the description below. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. This was just a quick first impression video. They're both very good devices. I think the 8X is a bit lighter, though I think that the Lumia 920 might have a slightly better design overall. So yeah, tell me which device you prefer in the description below. I'm going to put the links to the product pages in the description, so tell me in the comments. And yeah, that's it for this video, and thanks for watching.